Here we go. Not enough room. Well, at least that's over. Come on.
Take no prisoners! This monster's free!
Glad that's over. All right, let's do this.
Footsteps. The putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor. Or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares? Who dares disturb the one true King's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue! Then return from whence you came, while you still have limbs to carry you. I have spoken. Take your leave, now. You dare insult me with your presence once more? Such is the price of my mercy. A price I shall not suffer again. This act has proven either your ignorance or your desire to serve your king. Either way, service is your only option, aside from the sting of a freshly carved pike. Which will it be? My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question with haste. Tread carefully, mortal. Beware the cost of sticking your nose where it does not belong. The self-proclaimed Red Princes. A mistake incarnate. A half-mortal with airs unbefitting his place in the world. I will say this only once. Keep your distance. Those who follow him follow but a shadow. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. That is not a question. Do not try your luck, mortal. The scribe. I can scarcely recall the rat's measly existence. But if he yet lives, it shall not be for long. None shall escape their due retribution, even the most inconsequential of rodents. You would do well to remember that. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Namyue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now, she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I shall reward you. Fail or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. The insect thinks it stands a chance. How amusing. know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave now. Until you complete your task, leave me to my solitude. Demands their head! You pay in blood! Shut the wrong
Okay, this is it.
A strange creature awash in a strange land. How curious. Prithee, tell, have you come to do the one true king's bidding, or to chase the thread of fate that has brought us each to this moment? I did not state otherwise. Yet there is much the mortal ones fail to grasp. Fate is a river that carries us ever onward, and though we may steer our vessel hither or thither, none can cease the forward path. And the river's flow, for reasons yet obscured, has brought you here. I am Namue, goddess of the Fae, lady of the lake, seer, and counselor to the one true king. Or so I was. And you? Who are you, strange one? You have my attention. Ah, when the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Dran. Oh, how it stabs at unhealed wounds. But as you wish, I shall tell you what transpired between myself and the king whose trust and favor I once enjoyed. The one true king ruled the kingdom of the Fae with an iron fist, nullifying his subjects with promises of freedom and prosperity. And to be sure, there was prosperity. For some, those who did not offer praise and fealty, who did not share in the royal values, who were deemed unworthy in myriad ways. Their prosperity was taken and given to the favored. It was freedom for some, at a cost to many. And eventually, there were those who sought to plot against him. And they turned the ear of his closest confidants. Yes, myself included. Yet another unintended consequence of our ill-fated meddling. When I sent the king into his unending slumber and beheld the ensuing chaos of two worlds colliding, I at once sought to fix what had been broken. To that end, I used my own life force and the king's blood to concoct an elixir that would awaken the one true king. I hoped that returning things to the way they were would also free our worlds from their entwinement. How wrong I was. The king did awaken, but nothing else altered, save one more horrendous consequence. The one true king's mind was somehow corrupted as he slumbered. Tyrannical though he was, he always cared for the Fae. Each act, no matter how merciless, was undertaken to protect this world from their savage ways. Yet that care has melted away, lost in the molten flames of his mad rage. The king I once served, once counted as a friend, is no more. What remains is a true tyrant who is killing the Fae indiscriminately as recompense for his betrayal. And who has sent you to kill a tethered goddess for that same reason? By the hand of the one true king. He is the most powerful being in this world, more so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act. Though I played a part in his betrayal, I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one. Do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last mistake. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. And also for the king to be put out of his misery. There is always a choice, bitter though it may be. In a world of chaos, when so much is out of your hands, your will to choose is all you may reliably cling to. Never let it slip your grasp. Like this derelict lighthouse of the Dran, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Yet that light need not stay dampened. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope? So be it. I am not afraid of the world to come. I regret only that I was unable to salvage this once great kingdom. Alas, it was not to be. Do what must be done, and make quick work of it. Goodbye. Goodbye, sweet Fae. Goodbye, my king. Until we meet again across the distant horizon. Now, strange one, do it now.
You... again. I'll admit I'm curious. Ah, that is indeed mine. Only a royal scribe could possess such immaculate, such exceptional penmanship. Tragically, the tome absconded from my person when I fled the castle. Now, if you would be so kind... I trust you didn't go poking around inside, yes? Splendid! You've been such a good friend to me. Here, friend, take this as a token of my sincerest gratitude. Alas. Fine, go on. The one true king rules these lands. Since time immemorial, he has brought order to chaos, purgation to our wicked depravity. That is, until he was betrayed, assassinated. By whom, precisely, depends upon the Fae you ask. Some say it was the imposter king, Phelan. Others say it was the great goddess Namue herself. Less indefinite is that a dark magic was called upon to perform the deed. The king's death caused a schism in this world. Ours has become conjoined with another, that of the... Dran. Yet the time for culpability has long since passed. The one true king has returned from the dead. Or perhaps he was never truly dead to begin with. Why, I know who killed the king. There are a great many things a royal scribe comes to know. Confidences, machinations, indiscretions, all of which I will take to my lonesome grave, mind you. But that cognizance has, regrettably, left me in a precarious position, implicated me, so to speak. And now I cannot return. Me? But I don't know anything at all. Truly. Wherever would you get that idea? I'm but a lonely, mindless Dran. The one true king seeks vengeance upon the Fae, namely the naysayers who usurped him. Although he offers no inquisition on the matter, only the pike. Yet he has taken a liking to the Dran, docile, malleable, obedient. All things we Fae are, by and large, not. Thus, I dress like this, that his pervading gaze not notice my lowly, negligible presence. Quite clever of me, really. While my disguise is incredibly thorough, it's merely a temporary measure. The Dran are so terribly dull-witted, they hardly notice my presence at all. But the same cannot be said for the king. Should I dally here too long, he will inevitably find me. Did you descry the boat far upon the horizon? Once this deluge ceases, you won't see me again. I seldom left the king's side. As his loyal scrivener, I put his every distinguished word to ink. There was no one more dutiful nor loyal than I. Decrees, musings, secrets, all must be recorded for posterity's sake. Yes, well, I had little choice in the matter. Every member of his court is hand-selected. I was so very honored and humbled and deeply honored. And there's no refusing the one true king. He bid me to serve, and serve I did, without question. Some Fae took to courtly duties better than others. For many, servitude fostered only resentment. Not for myself. I naturally served faithfully and diligently and without protest. The king has ever been harsh, given the nature of his charges. Many Fae have rebelled in the past, but now that one of us has actually bested him, he has changed. Paranoia has taken reign of his senses, and in the eyes of a mad king, all are presumed guilty. Perhaps he loved the Fae once, but no longer. Of course. Oh? And you're still alive to regale the tale? And that means... you've made a powerful ally indeed. Best stay on his good side if you want my counsel. Know that there are countless others who would see the king readily dethroned, and Prince most cardinal among them. And, I dare say, the most likely to succeed. Ah, the Lady of the Lake. A great goddess of this realm. Once a great goddess, anyway. Enchained in the tower, you said? The most exalted are always the ones who plunge the farthest. Better to do one's bidding in the dark, far beneath the eyes of their betters. But what would I know? That's all. If and tell no one that I'm here. Your constant presence is compromising my disguise, don't you think? It's a fair exchange.
Is your task complete, or your life forfeit? Leave my sight, insolent fool! Is your task complete? A choice has been made, a fate sealed. Tell me, and pray that your words are sufficient to save your insignificant life. She is dead. The lady is dead. The one soul who could faintly understand the weight of my crown and power. My former advisor and friend. She is dead. Killed. Good. Yes, you have done well, traveler. You killed a goddess. Most impressive. Your reward is my respect. And a swift death. After all, it is only a matter of time until you set your sights higher still. Treachery shall not be allowed! Death to traitors! Make your peace, filthy mortal! Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood! Drop in my rain of blood. A lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came! death!